Hello, am I live? I'm going to try to see if my video has popped up. Yep. So I'm going to share this in the group. And I'm going to share it on my page so that everyone knows that I am live. So, and then I will be able to see you guys in the chat in just a moment. So give me just a minute to get this shared. And then in the group. All right. Okay. So, hello, good morning, Deborah. So I can see y'all now and I can type in the chat. So that's good. And I'm just gonna see if I can get this to move just a little bit. There we go. Can you see me? I don't know if it froze or what, but on my screen it doesn't look like it's doing anything. Here we go. Sorry for the shakiness. Okay, I've caught up on my side of the video. All right, so we're gonna make our own stickers, and I hope everyone got the list that I made in the event information. If not, go to my Facebook page or the group, look at the event, and in the event description there is a list, and I also posted it on my page. So you don't need paint. You can just use whatever you have. We're going to try a couple different things so I can show you that you don't need anything fancy to do this. But we are going to be using stamps. And you can use these kinds of stamps that are the clear ones. But I also have these, and we're going to use some of these too. The cool thing about these is you can find these at the thrift store a lot of times, like the old ones, and they still work pretty good. I got some of these at the thrift store. They'll have them at Goodwill in bags. Like I find them all the time. Like people just get rid of their stamps because they don't use them anymore. So these are good to have. I got this one at Hobby Lobby. It was in the clearance for 50 cents. So I haven't used it yet. I think we're going to make a sticker with that one today. So you can use those kinds. You can use these kinds. Or you can even draw some of your own stickers. And we can do that today too. So I'm going to be using a few different things. A few different papers. We're going to use a sticker paper. And just so you, like, we're going to be using some sticker paper. I have a couple sheets here, but I'm also going to show you, you can use, like, watercolor paper, mixed media paper. There's a piece of printer paper here that I'm going to use. And you can use those. They're not really going to be, like, stickers. They're going to be more like die cuts, but it's still a similar thing. You just put glue on the back and stick it on the page. So, and then maybe next week we can use the stickers in our journals, is what I'm kind of planning on doing. If I don't go live on, well, I guess I'm not going to go live on Friday evening because hubby's not going to be doing his game. It's Passover and Resurrection Sunday and unleavened bread this week for us. So, I don't, I guess next Wednesday when I come on here, we'll do that. And then the next Friday, I'll probably be doing a live too in the evening for people who can't get here in the afternoon. So I'm drinking my coffee, my iced coffee. I've been drinking on it for like, what, it's 11 now, so like 5 hours. Okay, I'm gonna get my watercolors out too. I did a watercolor palette. My watercolor paint's falling out of there. There's cat hair everywhere, I swear. Like, there's cat hair in there. Anyways, we'll get it whenever we use that color. Oh, well, there we go. I made a color palette on my watercolor, color palette. And this is pretty cool because you can hold it like this. And I'm actually planning on taking this with me when I go hiking and stuff because it's easy to carry around. And I pretty much have all the colors I would need for landscape and portrait. So when I go out, I can use and I can mix colors if I want. But anyways, I keep losing that purple color. The watercolor paint's dry, but you can wet them and use them. I love watercolors for that reason, because they do that. That's not wanting to stay there. We'll just have to remember to close it like this and not do that. So, got my watercolors. I'm not sure what everyone wants to do first. Yeah, I can see the comments. Tornadoes? No, I hate tornadoes. I think everyone hates tornadoes, but yuck. That's nasty weather. I'm glad that it's not near you though, but that still sucks. So I'll make sure I pray for people who are in the areas that were hit. And Deborah is sitting in the rain, watching it rain. Not sitting in the rain. It's raining there too. It's not raining here. It's actually sunny. I can't even see outside right now. It's sunny, but I think it's a little overcast. So what I have here is my watercolor pad and my mixed media pad, and I bought these at Hobby. They're the Master Touch, which I think is the Hobby Lobby brand. Yep, it says Hobby Lobby on there. So these go on sale every few weeks, so I did not pay that price for it. It was like 50% off, so I paid $3.50 for the watercolor paper, and then I paid $4 for the mixed media. And there's 60 sheets in here, and there's 15 sheets in here. This is so expensive because watercolor paper is really thick and it holds the water well. It doesn't buckle as bad. So but I just wanted to show you some of the kinds of papers, and I can use some of my cheaper papers too if you want. This was from when I was painting a mixed media page, and I had a bunch of leftover paint from like these kinds of paints, the apple barrel paints, and so I just took the paint and I kind of made streaks on the page. And then what I like to do with these is I'll cut them out and like make cards or like journaling cards. But I thought we could use one of these. I'll probably use that one because it has more color on it. But I was thinking we could use one of these to stamp on and make some die cuts or stickers and whatnot. So Um, and buckling is when it does this, by the way. That's what it's called. Woo! When the paper buckles, it like warps. So when you have thicker paper, it doesn't do that as bad. And then I was trying to print out stickers the other day, and my printer did not print them right. Like, it stopped before it printed the page, but it still used part of the page. So I didn't want to get rid of the sticker paper. So I just kept it, and I figure we can, you know, just paint on here and then stamp and make some actual stickers with the sticker paper. And then this is another one that didn't print right, but this is like a regular printer page. It's a little bit heavier paper. I think it's 28 or 32 pound paper. I don't know. It's a thicker paper than like what you would get for regular printer paper. So, I just prefer it because if I'm using stuff in journaling, I like it to not be super thin. And it just prints the color really well on these papers. So, but those are the papers we're going to be using. And I think we're going to use that one. I don't think I'm going to use this one. I think I'm going to turn that into some journaling cards. So, and then I'm actually going to start with doing like a watercolor or an Inktense. We could watercolor on this too, though, because this paper takes it generally well. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? I can use the watercolor paper, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys that you can take papers out of the pads too and use it. But I think we're going to use the scrap papers and save my paper. I have like big sheets of watercolor paper behind me too, but watercolor paper is more expensive than regular, like mixed media paper is generally less expensive, but it's not as thick, and I don't think it takes watercolor as well, but it does take it pretty well. So I think I'm gonna start with butterflies and flowers, and maybe we'll do some letters. So let's get my butterflies. I've got two different butterflies. I have one from Illustrated Faith, and I have one from By the Well for God. So we can use both. They're going to match their butterflies. And then I picked out some that I thought would go with what I'm doing in my journal right now, which is the good soil and like a creative artisty theme for the group. And then this is kind of like springish, and I just I picked some out. This is from the Handcrafted from By the Well for God. This I got for 99 cents at Tuesday Morning. I wish they had Tuesday mornings around here, but they don't. I got this when we lived in Kansas City, so but 99 cents. Or maybe I didn't. I don't think I didn't get this from Tuesday Morning. I got it from Mardell, the Christian store. And they don't have those around here either. That was in Kansas City, in Overland Park. So, and I haven't used this one yet. And actually, since I said we were going to use this for card, maybe we can make a couple of these to journal on. And I can just do either on the back and then color it, or we can do it like this. That'd be cool. We can start with that one though, because that one's easy. So put these to the side. I'm running out of room. So put this to the side. I'll stick it there. And I do have some, I think I have a butterfly in the little stamps. I have little mini ones. I got that. Yep, butterfly. We got little scissors. Oh, these are fun to stamp. That's cool. Got flowers. So we'll do that. We'll do some of those too. I might not do a lot of the cutting. I'm probably going to do mostly stamping and painting while we're on here. So I've been on for 15 minutes. I'm going to try to cut this off at like 12:30. So like an hour and a half. So we have about an hour and 15 minutes. Oh, I hear my cats running around. I'm a little behind on my video. So, did you guys hear my stomach grumble? This is the thing about lives, you can't edit stuff out. I'm trying to get it so that it's a little bit more over here, but my video is a little behind. So bear with me for just a minute. I think that's good. Can everyone see okay? I'm going to put that there. These are my Inktense blocks. Alright. When they actually intend for you to like use the watercolors with these, but I'm going to just print it on this. Or, well, I guess we could do that, but I don't know. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. Because I figured something out the other day. We're gonna make this look tea stained on this page. But I need my journal clips so that it stays a little bit flat. I have a better idea than printing it on there. That didn't really help. Okay. There you go. Alright. I don't know if that even made a difference. That's not even making a difference. We'll just deal with it like that. I should just, like... I know what I can do. Where is that thing at? I have a little mini cutting board. Maybe that will help. I need like a clipboard. I can do this. These were at Dollar Tree, by the way. How cute is that? That'd be good for like if you're traveling or if you just don't want to get so many cuts on this kind of cutting board. Just like a mini cutting board. I found it at the Dollar Tree. So, I got 2 of them. I don't know where the other one went. We'll just deal with it like this. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my Inktense. Well, I could also, you know what? I'll use this. We're gonna try to make this look a little bit tea stained, but we're gonna use watercolor. So, I'm gonna put my watercolor here. I'm gonna stick my stamps back here. Alrighty. And I'll just stick these in the front here so we don't lose them. Now what I like to do, I'm gonna try, do I have a scrap paper? Yes. Let's see what this color is. I got my water here. I'm going to use a little bit of this. See what it looks like. And if I even want to use it. Yeah, we'll use that one. Alright. So I'm using my watercolor, and actually I'm going to go over, I meant to go over with water real quick. We'll do And then it's like almost the same color as when you try to coffee stain papers or tea stain. So we'll add a little bit more color, but I'm just kind of getting it down. This paper is thick because it's mixed media paper. And I don't care if there's streaks because it's supposed to look like old paper. So I just wanted to put like some kind of color down. That looks good. And those streaks don't bother me very much, but you can kind of get rid of them, but I'm good. That's good enough for me. That looks, it looks better in person. Like it looks more brown from where I'm sitting than on the screen. So we're gonna let this dry before we stamp these on it. I'm gonna do 2, I think, and then use the rest of it as scrap. So we're gonna sit this to the side and let it dry, just so we can stamp better on it. So now, what I'm gonna do now, we'll put that to the side. I think I'm gonna stamp on that other, let me rinse my brush. We're gonna stamp on that other piece of paper. So let's see. I think I'm gonna do a word real quick. And then we'll stamp some more. Well, I'm gonna put some butterflies on this one. So my letters. I'm gonna use the big one just so I can get as many on here. So we need a T. I'm gonna do the word transformation. Oh, hey, Brittany. Yeah, this kind of stuff. And usually when I'm doing this too, I'm like playing worship music, or I'll be listening to the Bible and stuff. So to actually, you know, it helps me remember what I'm learning. It helps me, you know, get closer to the Lord. So that's great. It's so great to see you here. I miss you. I miss talking to you. So we got transformation. And I don't care if it's a little wonky. Doesn't have to be straight. Where is my F at? Oh, there it is. Oh, I need the F. T-R-A-N-S F-O. And then we're gonna need the R, so we have to stamp this first. Okay, there we go. That'll look fine. So I got my ink. I'm going to need more ink pads because some of the stuff I have was given to me, like gifted. And I don't even know if it's still good to use, but I do need like another stamping set because I have been using stamps a lot. So I probably will need more black. I've had this one for a long time, this black stamp pad, and I really like it, but I can't find it anymore. So when I find one I like, I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna stamp on the bottom, like right above where I know it's not gonna cut off the color. And then we need the R and the we're gonna need the R and the M. And I always get ink on myself. It's like inevitable whenever I'm stamping and using paint, I get stuff all over me. So we'll leave the R there. And we'll put the M. I might have to do the end of the word, or I could just put transform. So we'll see if it fits. I don't think it's gonna fit. You can always do another one. Yeah, I think it's the, if I try to put transformation, it won't fit. So I'm just gonna do transform. And then I think I'm gonna do beauty. And what else is to do with soil? We could do seeds and fruit. Garden, plant a garden. Let's do seeds and beauty. B E A U T Y. So what's everyone's plans for the week and the weekend? What's everyone up to? My hubby has off on Friday, so that's nice. He gets a 3-day weekend and we get to spend time together. I think we might be like prepping for Passover together. So I don't know if we're supposed to do it tomorrow night, B-A-U-T-Y, or Friday night. I still got to figure that out. Either way, he's going to be helping me prep for Shabbat, which is nice. He likes to help me whenever he's off work. So some ink refresher ink pads when they dry out. I didn't even know that was a thing. I'll have to look into that. I think my video froze. So that was weird. Did my video freeze for everyone, or was it just me? I don't know what everyone heard last, so let me know. You, your mom, and possibly Michelle. Well, that's fine. I think it's just going to be me and Rainy for Passover, which is fine. I like getting to spend time with hubby, so... I don't know what you guys heard last. What did you hear last so that I can start talking? Oh, I need the E. Like, I literally have no clue when it froze on the thing, because I just looked and I was like, no, it froze. So, you read the comment on refresher ink. Oh. Okay. That was a while ago. All right. So I was saying that I need to get out and walk because I was reading your comment about walking. I said that's good that you're getting out and walking. So I said that I don't think I'm going to be doing much gardening, but I am moving around more because I do at least want to do like tomatoes and peppers and herbs is what I was saying. I don't know if I did the S right. Hold on. Why does it look weird to me? Oh, because these are upside down. What did I do, guys? I'm trying to put the letters backwards. I'm having issues with the letters. Apparently I can't spell. I need to look in the mirror. I think this is correct now. All right. Yes, that is correct. Your dog expects at least 2 half-mile walks a day, but it's good for both of us. Yeah, it is. Walking is really good for you. I need to start. Well, I'm planning on walking more too. I should have said that too because I like going to the place between here and hubby's work because it's like a state park and it has trails and there's a lot of wildlife and stuff. So I'm gonna take my my paints and colored pencils and my sketchbook and I'm gonna go for hikes and sketch some stuff. So I was talking about after I said something about getting up and moving around more, about how I didn't want to do a big garden because I don't know if we're going to be here next year because we're trying to get everything in order for us to apply for a USDA loan, but I don't know how long those usually take. So I really don't know. I don't know if we're